So marketing research is the process of design, collection, analysis, and reporting of data and findings that are critical for taking marketing decisions. Marketing research needs to accomplish several purposes. For once, it needs to be able to monitor the environment, the political, the legal, the competitive, and maybe the global environment for global trends affecting consumers or the competition. But in addition, it needs to be able to provide accurately and timely information that is critical for marketeers to be able to take meaningful decisions. So in essence, marketing research needs to become the eyes and the ears of the corporation. In essence, it really needs to get the corporation closer to its customers and their wants and needs. Furthermore, it needs to serve as a decision aid for marketing tactics, for example, for setting pricing policies, discount policies, product policies, or even communication strategies. However, its value, the ultimate value of marketing research, it has to be able to reduce the uncertainty for decision making. However, reducing uncertainty never comes for free. It necessarily involves time, effort, oftentimes of very highly qualified people like data scientists, and obviously money. So, in essence, marketing research should only be used when the value of the insights that it provides is greater than the cost of acquiring them. Another important consideration is that marketing research is a process. In this slide, I describe what are the 6 steps of what that process consists about, including the formulation of problems, defining research objectives, formulating a proper research design, research implementation and data collection, the analysis, and finally the reporting and conclusions. Let me get a little bit more deep into the first 3 steps of this process. The first step in the marketing research process is to actually formulate the problem. Problems typically come in 2 kinds, either problem identifications or problem solving. Examples of the ones are determining the marketing potential or sales forecast or specific customer trends. And problem-solving examples are typically the ones that have to do with finding answers for the specific marketing tactics, such as pricing, product research. For example, what is the level of discounts that will trigger or detonate sales for a particular group of customers, or what is the best advertising message to facilitate recall of an ad, for example. Irrespective of the type of problems type that you're trying to solve, marketing research has to accomplish the following fundamental 3 goals, which are of essence in all marketing research. First of all, the research needs to be valid, or solving the problem of validity. Validity fundamentally entails asking the right questions. So the problem definition and the research objectives need to be appropriate. For example, Levi's famously at the beginning of the 90s asked senior years in high school which they thought is going to be the most fashionable item in the upcoming years. And they gave him a list of a bunch of different clothing items, but the list only including 1 pair of jeans, the 501s. Naturally, over 90% of the people answered that the Levi's 501 jeans was going to be the most favorable items. But clearly, the research was ill-conceived. In addition, research needs to be reliable, which means that under the same consistent context, you ought to be able to get consistent answers. Reliability, it's all about consistency in receiving the right response. So the ultimate aim of trying to accomplish this goal is to reduce response errors. Errors comes in many forms. For example, measurement errors, when, for example, you have asked confusing questions to different customers or consumers, and then naturally you will get a bunch of garbage or a noise in the answers simply because they have not understood the question. Or alternatively, when you ask sensitive questions, such as, for example, what is the likelihood that you will adopt recycling? People will normally tend to bias their answer in a positive view because they don't want to look bad in the eyes of the researcher or in the eyes of the investigators, and they normally will try to exaggerate their level of commitment to the recycling causes. Finally, last but not least, research needs to be representative. So generalizing the results is of essence. So the proper sampling, size, and techniques is critical to be able to achieve these goals. For example, let's imagine that you ask in a very crowded airport to people waiting in the lounge, how likely are they going to pay for VIP lounge access? Naturally, under that circumstance, if you only research people that are waiting in a crowded airport, you're going to get an exaggerated answer that is clearly not going to be representative of all travelers. As you can see, marketing research can be plagued with plenty of errors of many sorts. It is not the purpose of this course to be able to go through all the different techniques and cover all the potential errors possible. You can do that by referring to any good marketing research book. But the purpose of this course is to make you aware that errors will naturally creep in whenever you're conducting marketing research. So third, let me talk about the different kinds of research methods. Marketing research designs can come in two forms: exploratory type of research designs and conclusive research designs. The two are very different. The conclusive research designs can furthermore be divided into two different types of methods: descriptive and causal methods. The objective of the exploratory and the conclusive research designs are absolutely very different, as you can see in these slides. The first one only looks to provide insights. The samples tend to be not representative. We're not looking for conclusive answers. The analyses tend to be qualitative in nature and the results only tentative. Conclusive designs, on the other hand, either descriptive or causal, is looking to test specific hypotheses. We're looking for precise answers. Oftentimes, the analysis in 90% of the cases will be quantitative in nature, and we're actually looking for conclusive results.